Welcome to Fool's Hollow. The mine shaft has been long abandoned and the people have left the village. Now it has been left in ruins. The house abandoned since the incident in 1992. The army sealed off the town and no one else is allowed out. That doesn't stop you though. Your urban exploration will not be stopped by silly rules. You wish to explore the town and see all the fuss of an outbreak was all about. You arrived late at night, sneaking past the guards in the distance, and parked just outside the forest. The mine shaft is a ways away, but that doesn't matter. Your first port of call is the abandoned house by the road. Rumour has it the villagers hid there when the outbreak started. The objective of the game is to explore and find as many jump scares as you can without getting caught. So explore and see what you can find. Here we are. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to I have a much cooler looking car than every other protagonist in every other video game in the history of mankind. What's this thing? Big glowy orb. I think I should follow this. I'm going to go on a sneaky adventure and follow this amazing glowing orb. That was amazing. Can I have some light? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so that was a little bit loud. I've got my inventory and I've got my objectives. Find old house by the road. Not complete. I'm a complete failure and my mother is ashamed of me. Oh wait, here it is. Everything's fine. Okay, so yes, good evening ladies and gentlemen and welcome to... I've completely forgotten the name of the games. It's in the title of the video if this ever does become a video. So it doesn't really matter that I can't remember these things. Objective completed. Oh good, what's my new one? Explore the house. Alright, I'm doing this very step by step, I see. Door is locked. Find a key. Anyway, so... what's the purpose of this room? Is this the screaming room? Where we stick people that need a good scream. We just stick them in here, shut the door, lock the door nice and tight, and just let them scream themselves sane again. I could do with one of them in my house after the recording session that I've had today.
Hey, you, in the house. Look, I know you can hear me. I saw you unload the scanner from your car.
Okay. Hello. Judging from the fact that they refer to this as a torch and not a flashlight, and the fact that that was a vaguely British sounding accent, I'm guessing this might be a homegrown product, which is nice. Makes a nice change from all the other stuff we usually get. I don't know what that was. It was trying to get me to interact with something, but it went away too fast. I don't know. I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Is it this door and it's just doing it from a bizarre distance? Yes, I think it is. Oh, goody! Another screaming room. Anyway. So yeah, the thing that caught my eye about this game, rather than anything else, was press P to look at poster. The Invisible poster. That's how they should advertise the Invisible Woman movie. Anyway, the thing that attracted me to this above the other things was that it doesn't actually have an ending. Missing person with... This wasn't put together in Microsoft Word, we promise. Anyway, missing since 1977, the every information, please stop spilling coffee on this, I'll pay some more respect. Oh. I was supposed to be paying attention and opening things, but I wasn't. Sorry about that. Can I open any of these other things? No, it doesn't seem like it, anyway, yeah. So yeah, this game doesn't apparently have an ending, you just sort of wander around and get confused by the prompts. You just wander around a bit and there's some jump scares and there's like some stuff to do, some stuff to interact with and some things to click on, and yeah, the game doesn't actually end. Which sounded like, you know, a bit of a different premise to what I've seen before. So yes, it should be interesting. Apparently there's quite a number of little environments to explore as well. It's not just this house, I think there's also a mine shaft and some sort of village as well where we can go. Press P to pick up the key, which is right next to O, which is a little confusing, but never mind. Yeah, it has a slightly funny control setup, but you don't need to worry about that because you're not the one playing the game. Right, is the key to this? Yes, it would seem to be. Oh, goody, down in the spooky-licious basement. Something which we don't really have in British houses. I don't know what it is, we just don't have basements. Got some trip switches. Ah, much better. Okay, maybe not much better. Oh! Hello, would you like a smooch? You're not getting one because I think you're going to kill me. And as much as there may be jump scares in this game, I'm still convinced you can die in it. So, yeah. we'll ignore all of that and all of the funny shadows. I do like a sort of etherealness. That's a sort of attention to detail most people can go to. I appreciate that. I'm going to shut this door, however. I can't shut this door. What's this? George the Slow Zombie Ghost. Oh, hello, George. Hi, George. Meet Grinning Gregory and Jeff the Cannibal, or whatever, all in Crazy Brenda.
If you could hear me, I really would keep out of that house. There are some pretty nasty things in there.
Oi, don't be so mean about Jeff. Not Jeff, George. Gregory. Whatever it is. Anyway, who's that? Who's that? Not that button. What was it? M? No, not that. What's the... Go away! Are you just going to give me a jump scare, or are you going to kill me? No. Okay, right. How did I get that up before? There we are. Fred the Zombie Ghost. Oh, that was Fred? Oh, okay. I thought that was a little girl. Can I play my tape on this thing, please? No? Or can I, like, this? Yeah? Funkylicious. Oh, yeah, let's get the zombies dancing out of this. Excellent. I can't wait to see the copyright strikes due to that.
The name's Moxie, by the way.
Hi. Thanks for that. What was that? Did you... Am I going crazy? I thought I saw like a... Oh, I think I just saw the corner of that. Sorry, that's getting a little distracting. Can you shut up, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate your musical talents, but could you... No, I didn't mean restart. Never mind. I'll just talk over it very loudly and irritatingly, so that there's far too many things for you to listen to, and it gets really, really annoying. Yes, don't worry, I'm aware of the problems. Listen to a radio? Listen to a radio broadcast? I hear some static. That's all I hear. How much have you... had accidents in this chair in order to make it that colour? Oh goody, another screaming room. I'm guessing these are actually cupboards, not just screaming rooms. See if you can find a fuse box and turn on the power. Okay, so I haven't fully explored the house yet, so interesting. I didn't know I was going to have a checklist of characters to meet. Anyone on the balcony? Romeo, where throughout our... Who threw out Romeo? I don't know. I'm not classically trained. Screaming mannequins? Where? I don't see any screaming mannequins. I'm sorry, game developers. I can't find your screaming mannequin friends. I can't get... Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything in there anyway. It's just another screaming room. Okay. Maybe they were in here and I didn't notice them. I'm sorry, screaming mannequins. I didn't want you to feel left out. I do, however, slightly disapprove of the fact that they don't have a name. I shall name them myself. They should be called Georgina and Frederica, because I'm unoriginal. And I'm very thin, though. Which is good, because in most video games, the player character's model is usually so fat that they can't actually fit through any gaps, despite them being about 17 feet wide. Useful. Hello? Who am I going to meet next? I hope it's... I'll quickly think of a name. I hope it's going to be David the Dung Dragon. You think dragons are cool and fun, and, you know, like, kids want to invite them to their birthday parties, but not Dave the Dung Dragon, because he gets his middle name from his breath, and nobody really likes that. Can I? No. Okay. I was wondering whether I could go through there without falling down. The answer to that question was a certain no. I do have a jump, however, so let me have another try at getting across here without falling off. And see if we can see anything out here. No, nothing at all. I can, however, put my head through the ceiling. Which is a heck of an ability for an urban explorer. Didn't realise they had that. Might start holding them in slightly higher regard. Oh, we've reached track 2 of the mixtape. Funkylicious. Okay, nothing up here. What about right here at the top? Anything up here in the attic? Ooh. Madam, I'm sorry. It was not my intention to barge up here and interrupt you in such a state. However, I kinda have, and as such, now that you are staring deeply into my soul and judging all of my deeds, both good and bad, and weighing them up, I think it's about time I got the heck out of here. Am I done? No, I'm not done. I haven't fully explored the house. Are you... Madam, I'm sorry, but there's just no easy way to say this, but can you stop being so creepy? Okay, I'm guessing there's something in the house I haven't done, or someone I haven't met, or something along those lines. Okay, I just threw myself out of that house. Brilliant. Kitty yard. Let me have a quick look around the outside of the house, see if I can find anything, anything there. Ooh. Oh, I thought that might be like another sneaky basement, but didn't seem to be now. So, is this like leading me... Yeah, that might be leading me off to another location. So it's basically out the front door, or out the back door potentially, and sort of straight ahead. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, give me 30 seconds. I'm just going to wander around the house a little bit longer. And... George? No, alright. Yeah, let me just wander around the house for another 30 seconds. I'm just going to see if I can complete this objective of exploring the house, because I want to try and complete this game if possible. I don't know why. I've been collecting too many Riddler trophies recently, so my completionism strand is beating hard within me. That doesn't make any sense at all. So, yeah. You can sit down and you can stand up, and when you do, someone invades the cupboard. I see why you couldn't open the door now, because if you did, she'd be clipping halfway through it. So, we figured out the mystery of the locked cupboard door. Though I dread to think what's going to happen to the state of my trousers after parking my butt on that thing. Hi again. Oh, your head seems to be stuck now. Oh dear, I know a good chiropractor. He could probably sort you right out. Oh no, your head's working again. Oh, so does it just like reset when I look away from you? Yes, it would seem to. Huh. Bizarre. Never mind, I probably shouldn't go around criticising how people operate with their own necks. It's your neck, do what you want with it, madam. I ain't gonna try and tell you what to do with your own neck. Okay, well I've looked around and I can't find anything else to interact with or have any fun with. So I'm going to go over here towards this source of light, which is where I think that blue plasma ball is going. I like the leaves. It's a nice little attention to detail. What have we got over here? Yes, this is where the plasma ball goes. Okay, I see a big building over there, and there's like a tower here, like a radio tower or something. What's this? Oh, it's a tree trunk, sorry, I thought it were a dead zombie. Stop. Do not proceed without signalman's permission. Where's signalman? Oh. Goodness. It's a good thing that signalman sign was there, or else I would have got horribly run over. I do kind of want to follow the train tracks and see what I can find, but I also kind of don't want to get run over. So I'm going to follow my friendly plasma ball here, and hope that it leads me on a narratively effective path. Let's see what else it wants to show me. Where are we going now, Mr. Plasma Ball? Oh, over here, on the other side of the fence. Oh, very well then. I can vault over a small fence with the best of them. See? Go. Okie dokie. Looks like we're going to have a house to explore. Let's have a look around this one. See what we can find within. Ah, thank you. Gideon, if we could only invent something like this, then GPS would be, you know, antiquated. Oh, it's like a little rail car house. Interesting. Let's see what we've got around here. The atmosphere seems to have picked up a little bit. I don't know whether it's like a little bit of music that wasn't here before, but suddenly everything seems a little bit more spooky. I do like the environment's very different, however. This house is sort of very, very different from the other houses. What? You met Harriet? Don't get too close. Is that Harriet? Hello, Harriet. I meant Matilda the Sky Mannequin. Is that you? Because you're floating? I don't know. You seem to have some sort of special spooky glove on, though. That looks cool. Do tell me what shop you bought it in, madam. I'd like one for myself. I'm guessing you're the Sky Mannequin. Who was the... What? A brush with the blue Harriet? I think that is you. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm all confused. I don't understand these young people and their references. Oh, gosh. Anyway. I think we've met everyone that's round about here. Also didn't realise this train was up here, because I wouldn't have gone under there if I'd known that was there, because I have a horrible fear of things falling. Well, that's the train again. Oh, well, hang on, I better not lose this. I better not lose my blue plasma ball friend. Is this a little church? Yes, I think so. Little church reminds me of the ones in Fallout 4, actually. A lot, actually. We're going to find a spooky preacher. Or maybe like a dead bride or something. An undead bride, even. Oh, I should give a quick sermon, you know, address the congregation. All of you need to lose weight because your bums are so big you've broken all of the chairs. And as such, you're all going to burn forever. You can see why I didn't get an internship with the preaching, didn't you? Can't you? Kids are crying out loud. Never mind. It don't seem like there's anything here. That's a shame. We had lots of potential for some sort of spooky preacher. What would his name be? What would his name be? We've got Fred and Matilda, George and Harriet. These are very British names. I love them. I think his name would have been Marmaduke. Yes. Marmaduke the Preacher. What have we got here? Some sort of, well, it looks a bit like the White House, actually, bizarrely. Like the front of it, anyway. Hello? Going to have President Pete, the peeing poltergeist. Is that what we're going to discover next? This is a very grand home, isn't it? Okay, we've got some, yeah, we've got more columns at the back. What have we got through here? I don't know, I can't get in there. Perhaps I need a key. Or perhaps there's something in the way. No, I was just so feeble-armed I couldn't get through the door. Oh well, never mind. We've got a picture of some dying children. Oh well, there's some political commentary references in there that possibly could be made, but hey-ho, I'm keeping out of politics. So, I shall just keep my mouth shut and we'll carry on with life, shall we? Okay, let's go upstairs and see what we can find upstairs. Another train passing by, and that's gonna... You're gonna kill the house prices in this location if we keep having these trains rolling by in the middle of the night. Hello, can I help you, gentlemen and ladies and everything in between? Oh, hello. You seem a little bit unusual. Hi. It's miniatures. Nice toes. Nice claws. But, you know. Call me old-fashioned, but you've a few too many eyes for my taste. I'm gonna try... I was gonna say I'm gonna try coming at you from the other doorway, but that don't sound right. I figured it out. You need to approach. Better word. From the other doorway. Hi. Doing a little dancing, are we? I can get behind that. Oh, I don't know what your name is. Oh, I'm sad now. I want to know what your name is. I'm gonna have to name you now, aren't you? I'm gonna call you Derek the Demon. Am I gonna call you... I think I'm actually gonna call you Francis the Fiery Fiend. Yes, that seems effective. All of these names are wonderful. Anything on the balcony? No, I can't think of any other... overly... what's the word I'm looking for? Posh? I don't know. Is Shakespeare posh? I don't know. Things that are much too complicated and require too much of a brain for me to ever be a patron of. I can't think of another reference that involves somebody standing on a balcony. So I'm going to shut up. Didn't screw that up, did I? Blue plasma ball, take me somewhere else. Oh, you have a friend. You've got a blue plasma ball girlfriend. Good for you, blue plasma ball. I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Okay, what have we got next? Another big building. Kitty, oh, it's one heck of a village, isn't it? Lots of very important people here.
Bravo 2, I just checked the old schoolhouse. There.
Is this where I am? In a schoolhouse? No, there's no way this is a schoolhouse. This looks more like a horrible orphanage where some horrible mistress goes around punching small children in the face with broomsticks. Right. Nothing in here, just a big dining room with a lot of chairs falling over. Again, with some very big bums, it would seem. Got a nice big four-posted bed. And a big old clock, just to wake you up in the middle of the night when you don't want it to. That's the thing about clocks. They never appreciate the fact that people don't want to be told what time it is by going bing bong. But never mind. That's clocks for you, you know. They're not really in tune with humanity's needs. Which is a bit bizarre given the fact that we designed them. But never mind. Moving on from my prattle and this chair that's about 5mm off the ground, which means you'd have to be about, I don't know, about 3 minutes old to be the right height to actually use that. We'll ignore that and all of these doors which don't go anywhere. And we shall instead wander around out here for a little bit, I suppose. Some more chairs being knocked over. Very windy house, this, isn't it? A lot of paperweights, we need some chair weights. Again with the big bums breaking the chairs. Giddy arm, people, seriously. This town must be very wealthy if you can all afford to be this fat. Not acceptable. Worked hard making those chairs. Oh, told you this was an orphanage. Or maybe it's a hospital. That would seem vaguely reasonable as well. What was this outbreak they were talking about? Is it like a zombie outbreak, perhaps? I mean, he did mention something about, yeah, Fred the zombie ghost. But it seems like most of them are more sort of demonic and supernatural, so maybe it was more like a paranormal outbreak. They all got lost on their way back from purgatory. It's what you get for buying a ghost sat nav of a flea market. But, never mind, there doesn't actually seem to be anything in this house. It seems to be entirely empty. I feel a bit left out. I feel like George and Matilda and Bartholomew and Marmaduke and all of the rest of my ghostly goings-on pals have all left me alone. This house was a bit of a bummer. There's literally nothing in it. Nothing of any consequence or interest, and now I feel like an absolute failure. I also feel like a bit of a failure because I don't have the freaking exit. Right, never mind. Where's my blue plasma ball friend gone? Is there a back door? I seem to have vague recollections of that. There wasn't anything to do in here, was there? No. No, that room just seems like a bit important, as it were. But, no, I can't find any sort of exit round the back. So I don't know where my blue plasma ball's gone. Presumably they got a bit sick of waiting for me and have swanned off with their girlfriend. Can't say I completely blame them. But, yeah. They ain't here no more, so I guess I'll have to go wandering off and find something else to explore on my own. Yeah, big old house, alright. I would guess it's some sort of medical building or insane asylum or orphanage or definitely something meant to house quite a lot of people. But let's just go wandering around for a little bit on our own. I don't think I'll be able to jump over this wall. No, I won't. It's too spiky. I'll prick my bum. Of course, that's not what I meant to mean. You know what I meant, and I didn't mean what it sounded like I meant. Now, shush. Just shush. I'm going to find my way around this fence and we're going to explore the building. We've got something here. There's some light. Have I been here before? Some sort of big building. It seems to have started snowing for some bizarre reason, but okay, we've got ourselves a new little house to explore. We've got. I'm not really good at, you know, like staying on the right floor, am I? Bizarrely, are these like? These might be like a line of little sort of terraced houses, I believe is the phrase, or at least is the phrase that we use around here. Which is a thing which I don't actually think exists in America. Yeah. Where you just kind of have basically like a line of buildings and they're all connected to each other. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the cinema of what we see of America. But every time that I, in like the movies and stuff, see American houses, they're never connected to each other. You've always got like a big house. And it's always completely disconnected from everything else. And it's got like a nice big garden all the way around it. And it's attached to a street. As opposed to houses which aren't attached to streets, and you know you have to swim to reach your front door, I suppose. Yeah, but this sort of what we call terraced house is extremely commonplace here in the UK. I don't know why I'm giving you a lesson on architecture. Possibly because all of my ghostly friends have abandoned me and I feel sad. And also because there's nothing of any interest in these houses because they're all identical, which is why I hate terraced houses because they have no uniqueness, personality, or character. But yeah, I just decided to give you a random lesson on British architecture there for some bizarre reason and compare it to a stereotype of American architecture, which I have no idea whether it's at all accurate or not. Giddy aunt. I don't know who gets assigned this bedroom in every terraced house, but they have big feet because they keep breaking through the floorboards. Anyway, let's go off and find something else to explore. We've got like a little gazebo here or something. Yeah, a little wooden gazebo. Nice. Terraced housing neighbourhood people can come and have some sort of a party here, and there's a pond. There's a pond, and I can just walk on the bottom of it. Excellent. I must have shoes made out of lead. Spiffing. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just sort of wandering off into the wilderness at this point. Can I go and meet those people that were calling me on the radio? Is that a thing I can do? Or can I just, like, wander around here forever and just take a bit of fluff on my screen for light in the distance? How big is this world? Or this map, rather, because we've got an awful lot of stuff here. Ah, the mountain, the mountainous edge of the map, meant to keep me inside. I see what you're doing, game developer. You're doing is not predicting that anyone is going to be as stupid as I am, and actually come all the way over here. Alright. I'm now so far away from all the rest of civilization, I've got no idea what direction they're in. I'm going to assume this one. I'm going to sidestep that tree before I bash my skull in. Which, admittedly, would be quite hard to notice if that did happen. But anyway, let's go back to the village and see if we can find any fresh buildings to explore. And hopefully some more ghosts to find. I really hope it's not that the ghosts don't spawn if you don't follow the blue plasma ball, because that's going to be a real shame. So I don't know where that has gone. It's just vanished. So there is a radio tower here. Was it on like top of a hill or something? Oh, it's not on top of a building, it's on top of a hill. Oh, okay. Can I go up the ladder? No, I can't go up the ladder. Meet Tom, the tower ghost. There's just a train. Get on. I don't want a train, I want a ghost friend. Is that so much to ask? Apparently so. I think there's like 2 ghosts I haven't met yet, judging by the amount of space on the screen. This is like another whole line. I'm gonna go and see where the train tracks lead and potentially get myself run over in the process. Ooh, into a tunnel. Oh, into the tunnel I'm not allowed into. Is it a tunnel at the other end as well? There's a crossroads here. There's 2 different ones. Okay, so we've got like a defunct train here. And then I think that's where the moving trains come from. Can I access this shed? Yes, and I can get it myself out of the rain, but not a heck of a lot else. Alright then, back on the search to find out if there's a tunnel at the end of this. Oh well. Goodbye, life. You got too close to a moving train. What did you expect to happen? Okay, right. I was a moron. What I am going to do, however, is I'm just going to run back through some of the houses once more, because I want to just find out whether that blue plasma ball does just disappear at the end of the one of the houses, or whether indeed there's like there is some more and I just screwed it up somehow. So give me a minute, I'm going to get back there and see if I can fix it. Okay, I ran through it all again, and yeah, it seems like once you reach this house, then your blue plasma ball buddy just seems to sort of vanish into thin air, and he don't seem to appear at any other part of the house and lead you on an adventure in the rest of the world, which is a little bit of a shame, because I rather enjoyed our little collaboration. My only curiosity is, what's that? I don't know if you can see that. I don't know how well that outline is turning up. But basically, on a very black sky, there's an ever so slightly more black hill, and there's like the outline of a small house there. Just want to have one quick look at that before we finish up. Except I kind of can't, because there's kind of a massive wall in the way. Okay, this could prove problematic for my plans. There's something there in that. There's a light. What is this? A person?
Hey! Hey, you! Stop!
You were detected by a guard, Mr. Monotone. You will spend the rest of your life in prison. Oh my goodness. Okay, this game is absolutely silly and ridiculous. It's absurd, and for that reason I love it. Because it takes all the silly stuff in games that I don't like poor animations, and fiddly controls, and confusing narrative, and an environment that's difficult to explore. It takes all of these things, which I traditionally don't like and make me give up on games, and somehow manages to mould them into something that I actually quite enjoyed playing for some bizarre reason. I think it was primarily just because you named the ghosts and the zombies and all that kind of stuff. They just had names, which, I don't know, just personified it and made it seem like it was silly and funny, and everything else was just like there for the ride, and it was just really enjoyable. I don't know why, but I just had fun with that, and I still can't remember what it was called, but whatever it was called, I really enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.